don't need to be an expert. It's all about what you guys enjoy. We all live in different places, have different life experiences, enjoy different foods. So we're all going to have a different impression of our wine. Now firstly, what we usually use is what we call an XL5 tasting glass, which is one of these. It has a stem on it, so we hold it by the stem or by the base of the glass so that we're not heating up the wine. It's got this lovely tulip shape. The bottom, the balloon part at the bottom is for aerating your wine, which we'll do in a moment, and this narrow part at the top is for magnifying the aromas of the wine. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our senses. We use our sense of sight, our sense of smell, and our sense of taste. So firstly, with your sense of sight, if you hold your glass up at a slight 45-degree angle and have a good look through the colour, you notice it's very clear. There's not a lot of colour to it. Now what this is telling us is that it's most likely grown in a cool climate like New Zealand. If we looked at the same grape variety grown in likes of Australia, where it's slightly warmer, it'd be a little bit deeper yellow, more golden yellow. The second thing it's telling us is about the age of the wine. It's very clear, so it's quite a young wine. If we looked at it again in perhaps another 4 years, it'd be getting much deeper, much more golden yellow, like this one here. The colour's going to change. It's the same with your red wines. So when your red ones are young, they're quite bright violet ruby colours, and they turn more brown brick tones as they age. Now with your sense of smell, if you will just stick your nose right in, have a good sniff. Now what we've got here is our very premium Sauvignon Blanc. We've got over 25 different styles, so this is our very top one. You notice it's very fresh, crisp and zesty. If you do know what the winemaker does, it's swirl it, looking very posh. I don't know if you guys have seen people doing this in restaurants. So what this is doing is just letting the air get into the wine and scrape the wine. So if you have a smell now, most of those aromas are much brighter. So this has aerated the wine and magnified the aroma up there, making those aromas much brighter. Do you recognise any of those smells?
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit? Yeah, definitely. No, it's often the confusing bit. Lychee? Yeah, definitely. Yep. Even passion fruit, tropical fruit, citrusy, any of those kind of aromas. This doesn't mean we've added any of these things. It's just the aroma you pick up from this grape variety. Yeah. Okay, now for the taste. So if you just want to take a wee sip and swallow, like this water. Now I'm guessing you guys don't want to use the spittoon.
We're managed.
You've got a driver, haven't you?
Yep.
Okay. Now, if we do know what the winemaker does, so we get the full impression of the flavour, what you want to do is take a decent sip, swirl it all around your mouth, and chew it, almost, you know, like you're chewing something, or your mouthwash, and then you hold it in the centre of your tongue so it heats the wine up and it's boosting the aroma of the wine. So it's similar to doing this, we're doing that in our mouth. And then you can either swallow it, or if you're feeling confident, tilt your head forward and almost whistle backwards through the wine. It sounds a bit like a party trick, doesn't it? I'll give you a demo so you know what I'm talking about.
Whistle backwards.
Okay, so if you want to give that a go, see how you get on. Some shy googles. It's quite tricky to get used to, obviously. So we say shit your head forwards, you know, a bit joke. Obviously not something you want to do out in a fancy restaurant, but just when you're thinking about a new bottle, you know, new wine that you haven't tried before. But you notice now you're tasting it everywhere in your mouth, rather than when you just sipped and swallowed. It's giving you the full flavour and the full impression of the wine. It's also, you notice you're tasting quite a lot of the sides here. Now we taste sourness and acidity at the sides of our mouth and the sides of our tongue. We taste sweetness on the tip of our tongue, saltiness in the centre and bitterness to the back. So we're tasting that sourness and acidity here. It's what we call an off-dry style. less than 5 grams of residual sugar per litre, so not much sweetness in there. How'd you guys enjoy that one? Good?
Now I bought these 2 wines based on the 4 senses.
You know, this is just going to be your image from now
Sense
on.
of taste, the sense of sight, the sense of feeling, and the sense of humour.